Smart Money Nation, what's going on? What's going on? I'm back at you with another video. Today we're gonna do the final discussion on the LLC formation and asset protection, and just basically just forming your LLCs correctly and protecting not only yourself but your business. So in this video, we'll talk about how to properly set up your Wyoming LLC in combination with your state LLC or the LLC state that you're doing business in. But before we get started, as always, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the red subscribe button. Join us on the Smart Money Nation. If you are subscribed, hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I drop a video. And if you like my videos, please show support. Hit the like button and share it with somebody that you do value if you find my content valuable. Let's get started. I've set up a nice little documentation to kind of explain this process to you guys. Here it is. Let me see where I put my face. I put my face right here. All right, so like I said, we're going to discuss how to properly use your Wyoming LLC in combination with your state LLC or the LLC that you have in the state that you're doing business in. If you have been following this channel and this particular series, you should already know how to set up your Wyoming LLC, your state LLC. We should know why it's important to set up a Wyoming LLC and how to kind of put this together in the right manner, the importance of it and how it can protect you and your business. So with that being said, the first thing we kind of want to do, I laid this out pretty nice. The first thing you want to do is form a Wyoming LLC where you're the manager and member. When you do this, so there's two parts to this, right? I kind of separated this. So this half of it, the first half right here, is really for that charging order of protection. Okay, so forming a Wyoming LLC, making yourself the manager member, and then forming your state. I put Maryland because that's the state I'm in and where I do business. So forming your state LLC and making it a member managed LLC, and making the Wyoming LLC a sole member of that LLC where you're located or where you're doing business, right? So that is for the purposes of charging order protection. Now, I told you guys in a previous video that there is a form of anonymity that you can have, which is basically a privacy that keeps the LLC's ownership private, right? So that's the second half of it, right? So four through 6. Taking these steps will make it so that nobody can find out who the owner of this Wyoming LLC is, right? It does have its privacy, but you got to make sure that you're covering all the basics to make sure that people can't trace you back, right? Because just because you use a Wyoming LLC, and if you make the business address for that Wyoming LLC your home address, they can just do a address search and find out who you are, right? Or if you have a personal phone tied to it, they can do a phone number lookup and see who is the owner of that phone number and find out who you are, right? So these are things that you want to make sure you are not like doing, right? Don't tie your personal stuff with your business, not only just for this, but we talked about as far as like the piercing the corporate veil, right? So you want to make sure that you're not doing that stuff. And it also plays a part here where they can find out who you are, because instead of a business address, you use your home address there. Instead of a business phone number that is where your business name is listed as the owner of that phone number, you're listed as the owner, right? So you want to make sure of that. Another thing that you want to be sure of is that when you are forming your LLC, if you are the organizer of those LLC documents, you have to state that, right? So you have to state who organized these documents. So if you're doing it, that means you have to state that you did it. That's another way they can find out who the owner of the LLC is. So if you want that privacy of ownership of the business, you want to make sure somebody else actually files your LLC for you, just for that purpose. If you know anything, if not anything else. And then registered agent. So with Wyoming, unless you're in Wyoming, you have to have somebody that's in Wyoming to be a registered agent. But if you, let's just say, you know, this goes all over the world. So let's just say you are in Wyoming. You don't want to use yourself as a registered agent, because then there goes your name, right? There goes your information. So if you want that privacy, make sure you take these last 3 steps very seriously. That's what they're important for, right? Now, the next one, so the first 3, like I said, is for the charging order protection, which comes in as long as you are forming a Wyoming LLC. Now, you want to make so first of all, you want to have the Wyoming LLC. You are the member and manager of this Wyoming LLC, and that's not disclosed unless they go through these, you know, these other gateways to find out who you are, and you haven't covered those, right? Now, once you have that, you're going to open your LLCs where you're doing business or where you reside. And when you open these LLCs, make sure you open them as, well, you form them as a member managed LLC, because if it is managed by a manager, in most states you have to disclose the information of who the manager is, right? So you want to make it member managed, and the sole member will be the Wyoming LLC. So the only thing that will show up on that LLC, on your state or LLC or wherever you're doing business at, is the information of the Wyoming LLC. And if you trace back the Wyoming LLC, it will not have your information on there, as long as, and if they do, you know, go the extra lengths to find out who you are, and you covered your, you know, yourself on the end of these last 3 pieces, then they won't know who you are either, right? So this is how you properly set it up. So once you have this set up, you should be clear to go. You just want to make sure you cover these last 3 pieces. If you want privacy of ownership, and then also the corporate veil, we talked about that in another video. If you want to see that, go ahead and check out the playlist that's going to pop up, you know, on top of this video near the end of the video. I think I forgot the name of the actual playlist. I just put it together yesterday. So click that to find out more about the corporate veil, to find out more about charging order protection, to find out about having privacy of ownership of your business. And this is kind of like the final piece of that, and kind of putting all that together into an actual properly structured formation of LLCs to not only protect you, but protect your business and your assets. And we also talked about extra steps to take in protecting your assets and business. So and that's also in another video. So make sure you guys check out all the videos that I've put into this playlist. It is very, very, very resourceful. I think it will help you, you know, get your business together and get your business right. So with that being said, if you found this video valuable, please share it with somebody that you do value. If you like this video, please hit the like button and support this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, join us on the Smart Money Nation. And I will see you guys in another video. Peace.